Hi guys. Okay, today we're going to talk about a little bit of difference in improving a kit. Now, as many of you know, in my cook set of my U.S. Army canteen cup, I have for the past several years been running this canteen cup set. And it is the heavy cover lid that they don't make anymore. It is a U.S. Army stainless steel canteen cup with the old school type of stove that locks onto it, just like that. This has been my tried and true method for God knows how many years. I mean, really. And I have learned how to use this in all kinds of conditions, all kinds of ways, from baking, cooking, etc. And in the cooking series, you're going to see canteen cup stuff, and that canteen cup cobbler is coming very soon, guys. Everybody, when's the cobbler coming? It ain't long. Okay, hang loose. It's going to happen. Now, this has been my tried and true method, but one of the things about it is it's heavy. Anybody that has ever picked up one of these stainless steel ones know this is bomb proof. This was designed for the U.S. military to be used and just about indestructible. You can dig with it, you can stand on it, you can whatever, it's going to hold up. It takes a lot to dent it. It can be dented, but you have to work at it to really foul that thing up. So it was meant to be bulletproof. But that cup is heavy, and that lid that I got on there is very heavy too. I mean, it's honestly, the weight of this lid is like 80% of this whole set. So when you put those two together, it's like it feels like you double the weight of it. Okay. Recently, because of prompting of a subscriber who said, "Blackie, how come you don't use any titanium stuff?" And to be honest with you, I've stayed away from titanium stuff because it was expensive, bottom line. And so I decided, you know, you're right, I haven't done anything seriously with titanium, so why not get titanium? And so I picked up this set right here that I'll give you an up close in a minute. Now this I got off of Amazon. It was $49, and it's called, the company is called Boundless Voyage is the name of it. It's 49 bucks I got it, and it's titanium. And it's a stove, a cup, and a lid. And I'll tell you right now, this whole set feels like it's half the weight of just the lid. I mean, holding those, the lid's heavier. So that gives you an idea how much weight savings it is. I'm sure somebody in the comments will put down the exact weight of each one. But this is at half, if not 3/4 lighter than this standard kit. And it makes it, when you put it in the canteen cup carrier, obviously it is very much lighter. Okay? Now, that comes at a cost. One, price. Let's talk about titanium for a moment. Titanium is made overseas. They come out of Russia, they come out of China. Why? That's where the mineral resources for titanium are at. You remember, and I remember the story back in the Cold War era, in the late 1950s or early 1960s, I'm not sure exactly when, but the U.S. government wanted to build some new aircraft, and they needed big sheets of titanium. Well, the problem with it was the United States simply doesn't have any appreciable amount of titanium. Certainly not enough for this kind of production. So they needed to get it from Russia. So how do you get your arch enemy to sell you titanium? Well, there was a little Cold War spy skullduggery going on. And what happened was, if you go back and look in the mid to late 60s, suddenly in all the camping magazines it says, titanium, titanium cook sets, titanium that, titanium this. Most people never even heard of titanium. And suddenly there was all these titanium cook sets popping up. Well, the United States managed to get a couple of sheets, a few sheets of it, and went to several manufacturers and had them stamp out some titanium cook sets. And then they sent them to all the writers, and they pushed it and all that, so it was in all the magazines of titanium. And then these companies went to China and went to Russia for titanium to be able to make titanium cook sets. Well, see, it's in all the magazines. We've got to expand, you know. We've got to be able to do this. And so 30 or 40 companies who all made outdoor stuff and backpacking stuff were secretly working with the U.S. government and got China and Russia to sell them sheets of titanium in the exact size and weight they needed to make those aircraft. And so they got piles and piles of it so they could make these experimental aircraft and do what they needed to do with it. And that's where you suddenly see titanium show up in the backpacking market. And it turned out to be a great material for it. But the show I was seeing was talking about the development of the aircraft and how they secretly got titanium into the U.S. Today, it's still the same way. Titanium is overseas. Titanium is in China and Russia. That's the resource of it. And it's an expensive resource to turn into this because you got to do certain things. And so to get it to America, and everybody's going to say, why don't you use an American company? For them to import that and then stamp it out in America would make this a $300 cup. You're going to pay $300 for a cup? $49 for a cup is bad enough, but $300 for a cup? Nah. So if you want the weight savings, this is the route you got to go. This is just world economics. Would I prefer it to be an American company? Absolutely. But this is the way we got to do. Now, enough of that. Here's what the Boundless Voyage is. This is a canteen cup, a lid, okay? The lid has a raised tab that will stay in the upright position, easy to take off. You have a cup and you have a stove. This is the stove with a great big opening to put sticks and stuff into. Heat holes across the top, heat holes across that end. And then you have the cup itself. Now the cup has markings on the side for so many liters of water. Okay? It has a bail that locks in the upright position. It can go to either side. Okay? It has a center divot in it to make it stay centered on the stick and not easy to run to the corner and dump everything. That's a real advantage. The butterfly handles come from the factory absolutely flat. I've modified mine. These come out really easy. All you got to do is just lift up and they will lift out of the hole and then you pull them out the bottom. Okay? I warped mine just, did you hear that? They fall too easy, so I warped mine a little so that when I put it up there, now when I pull them together, I can lock them together because I've warped one. And now they lock together and don't rattle, and I've got a fixed handle I can pick up and let go of, and that handle will stay fixed. Now I've seen several people doing reviews on this, and one of the things that they've complained about is when they were using the stove for a wood stove, is they set it up here like this. That completely seals it up and you're not getting the heat out. Plus, notice the big opening is right underneath the handle. So the heat would be rising up here and would be heating up that handle a lot and it'd be way too hot to grab. The way I would use this, and you're going to see me using it in a few things, and I set it like that. I'd put my stuff in here and get it to go fire. I'd put me some long sticks in it. I'd feed sticks in the top. When it gets going, I'm going to set it up there like that. Where the handles are back on this side and don't get hot, I can put the bail off to the side and it will lock underneath this when I'm not using it. So now when I pull my handles out here and I lock them together, that's trapped down there so I can use it as a cup. And these bail attachments far enough down you can drink around it where it's not, oh, I got to angle it out. You can drink out of it, okay? But that way, when this is going, I will simply set it like that up there, let the heat come out here and run up the front, and I can drop sticks in here and put sticks in there. That's how I'll use it for a wood stove. But that's in an upcoming video. So, the purpose of this video is to talk about titanium versus stainless steel. Advantages. Titanium absolutely is the weight winner, hands down. There's no doubt in anybody's mind titanium is a whole lot lighter. Is titanium as durable? No. The material is thin. It's not beer can thin, but it's thin. It's easily warped, it's easily bent, it's easily damaged. So you're going to have to be a little more careful with it, okay, than the stainless steel one. Would it be a worthwhile piece of kit to utilize where I'm not having to worry so much about it because of weight? Yes, it would absolutely do that. It heats up quickly, it cools very quickly. Disadvantage, it'll burn stuff if you're trying to fry on the bottom of it. You got to be much more diligent on your heat and using low coals to be able to cook in this, because if you're trying to fry on that bottom like you're doing that stainless steel, it'll heat up a lot faster and therefore it'll burn a lot easier. So you got to be aware of it. As long as that, you're good to go. It's light, it's quick, it's handy, and I'm going to give it a good field trial. So you will be seeing this in upcoming videos, and I will give you honest feedback. If it works great, I'm going to tell you that. If it falls apart, I'm going to show you that. But right now, from what I'm seeing, I'm kind of impressed. I'm going to give it a try. Okay, I'm not getting rid of my stainless steel cup and that big old heavy lid. I know that there's somebody already in the comments right now going, Blackie, I want that lid if you're done with it, because they don't make that lid anymore. No, I'm not done with this kit. That set right there will probably go into the bug out bag, and this will go into my carry onto that canteen back there. But we shall see. Now, it is a snug fit, and you can't put it in the old canvas cover because of this bail here is too wide. But it will fit into the Molly type carrier. You just got to wiggle it down in there and make it happen. So that's where I'm going with this. So, in conclusion, hot down here, guys. Thank you. Stainless steel is more durable. Stainless steel heats up slower and is a little easier to cook with. Stainless steel is also heavier. Titanium is much lighter, faster to boil water because it doesn't take as much fuel to heat up, faster to cool down so you can put it back in a pack. So that pendulum's got to swing a little. Which is better? For what we're talking, weight, titanium, durability, stainless steel. So where does it fall in your kit, and what do you need? I'm going to give mine a fair treatment. 6-7 months, stuff like that. We're going to be doing the peach cobbler and the canteen cut. Will be done in that new one. Let's see how it works. Does it scorch it? Does it burn it? I don't know. We're about to find out. Does it work well as a wood stove, or does it heat and warp all out of shape? We're going to find that out together. And so that's where we're going with this. A little field test, and at the same time using it as part of my cooking class. Till next time, guys, please leave any questions or comments, and do me a favor. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It helps promote my videos a little bit. And hit that subscribe button if you hadn't done it before. And also, please leave any questions or comments below. I love to hear from you, and I'll try to respond if I can. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.